Good morning. My name is Katie Newman. When I first started coming to St. Mark's in 6th grade, the first thing I fell in love with was how loving and welcoming the youth group was to me. My grandpa used to make it possible for me to come to Sunday school while my mom was still teaching Sunday school at our old church. When Matt became our youth group leader, everything changed. We became more of a group instead of splitting up and doing our own thing. I have never really been able to be involved with the youth group as I wanted to be because of my love for swimming, but I have been involved as I possibly can, acolyting whenever needed and always attending Sunday school. Even though my mom and I have since moved far from the church and my parents divorced, I have had so many amazing memories in this church, from being confirmed to lock-ins and weekend trips with the youth group. For me, being confirmed was a big thing. I was ready to take charge of my own spiritual life, and I'm so glad I had an amazing mentor, Miss Allison Reinhardt, to help me through the process of becoming a full member of Christ again. But the thing I will remember the most would have to be being able to go on my first ever mission trip, which turned into the first ferry pilgrimage for St. Mark's. We went to Whidbey Island, where on just a week-long trip we got to know each other on a much deeper level than we would ever being able to spend 45 minutes to an hour together every Sunday. Also on this trip, we learned so much about a couple of different religions and got to experience them firsthand. It's not every day that you can just walk up to a Buddhist temple, learn about their beliefs, and attend a service. Growing up, I have always been Episcopal, and mostly everyone in my family is also. I have never really been able to experience other religions before our trip, so being able to do so while on a religious trip with others who have never experienced Buddhism before made it all the better. While on the trip, we also had to journal every day about our experiences. While preparing for the speech and reading over my reflections, I have come to realize how much this trip made what I want to do with the rest of my life more clear. In the fall, I will be studying middle grades education at Western Carolina University. In the future, I hope to continue coming to St. Mark's, but if my life takes me elsewhere, I will find a new Episcopal church, but I will always tell people which church helped me grow into the person I am today. I would like to thank Matt, Jennifer, Dottie, and whoever else has helped with the youth group for everything that you have done, but I would especially like to thank my mom for always making it possible for me to come to the church that I feel the most at home.
Growing up in modern America, one can certainly find no end to examples of men and women who have justified acts of cruelty and hatred with their respective faiths. In an era of exponential progress and technological advancements, media sources are more than willing to showcase those who most religious men and women would rather not be associated with. Such individuals hardly constitute a new phenomenon, but now more than ever, people across the world seem increasingly disillusioned with the sheer concept of faith. I was raised in this era. When I was 4, Muslim jihadists leveled what were once the tallest buildings on the planet. When I was 12, a physician was murdered by Christian extremists for the practice of a medical procedure condemned by their denomination. When I was 17, an Israeli congressman advocated the systematic segregation of Muslims in the Gaza Strip, suggesting that they be placed in internment facilities until rehabilitated. In this, a golden age of humanity, some of the most horrific atrocities are committed in the name of God. found that was a difficult thing to come to terms with as a child. The things I saw on television did not reflect the people I encountered at church, nor did they reflect my friends of other faiths. When I was 4, my brother was baptized at St. Mark's, welcomed into a family of like-minded, fundamentally decent people. When I was 12, I joined other members of this congregation on a mission trip to Welch, West Virginia, assisting in flood repair and helping those with no means of helping themselves. When I was 17, this body came together to mourn the passing of my confirmation mentor and friend, Hartley Woodley, helping those closest to him through one of life's most difficult circumstances. These acts were also committed in the name of God. They did not attract the attention of news crews or governments, but nonetheless they featured our religious body coming together for the purpose of bettering our university. Across this nation and many others, people of faith collaborate and cooperate for the good of our world. For all the atrocities, for all the wanton destruction and death carried out to meet standards bearing symbols of the Almighty, there are those precious few who do exactly the opposite. Men and women called by their faith to spread its message through acts of kindness and mercy. People who aim to bury age-old strife and beat swords into plows. Those who seek to alleviate those ills which afflict our world not with violence but with grace. I've seen that these past 18 years. Desmond Tutu, Dalai Lama, Pope Francis,